All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Arachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, tells us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect, Salaki. To the men that died doing the work, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai. He's the deliverer because he's come and deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Maka Alabun Gab and Yasharala with the Church of Philadelphia. Cam here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to play this video for you because he had a dream of Babylon being destroyed. But listen, check it out real quick. I'm going to say a few words on it.
When all of a sudden, I was alarmed because of that. You would have been too. I looked over toward the United States and I saw something I'd never seen in my life. I had never even preconceived the thought of it. I had always thought that the United States was wiser and more powerful than to allow Russian subs to be parked right almost on our beaches, per se. What I mean by that is you could see the submarines down under the water, but there were areas that the sand still had drifted on down from the beaches into the depths. And the submarines were sitting there aimed at America. I saw them sprinkled all the way across the East Coast. When I saw that, my family at that time lived in Portland, Oregon. I was alarmed, of course, and I wanted to look over toward Portland to see what was going on. And as I looked across the continent of the United States to this globe, I saw the submarines from way up by Washington, the top of Washington, all the way down around towards San Diego, poised in the same way all the way along our coast in the north from the Pacific side. Then something else caught my attention. I began to see radio towers going up all across the nation. And these radio towers, as they went up, the dotted lines began going out as though they were transmitting. And then there was an alarm went off in me. They're sounding the alarm. We're going to be under attack. The siege is laid. When all of a sudden I was watching these radio dots going out like the transmitting of a warning, and instead of the people being warned, they sprinkled to the ground like dust. And an alarm went off in me, and I cried out in the heavens, and I said, oh God, they won't even know what hit them. And at that time, all of a sudden, I looked down on the eastern seaboard at the submarine was drawn to that one right off from New York City. And I saw the missile come right out of that submarine and go right up and come right over the city of New York, and the entire city disappeared.
Yo, you hear that? So, yo, man, hey, the Lord's about to strike, man. You know, it's a whole lot of things going on right now. I'm going to get that scripture that the brother had up there. It's Jeremiah 53 and 13. Read that. But, yo, he's scared, man. You know, these powers, they really scared, man. You know, that's why they scrambling. Salaki, let me see what that was. 50, Salaki, forgive me. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 13. It says, because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her, Salaki, and hiss at all her plagues. All right? Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all that bend the bow. Shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahweh. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand for Salaki. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. It says her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her. See that? It says, cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest, for fear of the oppressing sword. They shall turn every one to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land. And yo, I'm glad I read that just now, because I was going to do a little quick one on that, but being as though I got the scripture here, that's through the Spirit. Being as though where I work at, I've been speaking to a lot of different, like Russians, some Ukrainians, like a lot of people from all over, man. And what they're doing now is they're leaving Babylon. When you talk to them, and that's spiritual, because like they don't even know how they leaving. I'm like, yo, why are you leaving? I said, you coming back? They like, yeah, probably like three months or something like that. But they don't even know that it's the spirit that got them leaving, going back to their homeland. I'm like, where you going? The one woman was like, I'm going back to Russia, such and such. I was like, damn. She's like, I'm going to fight. I was like, why are you going back there? She was like, oh, yeah, her husband, her family's out there, so she wants to bring them here. I'm like, in my mind, I'm just thinking like, damn, that's, I don't think you coming back, man, once you leave here. Then there was another woman, she worked at the other spot, and she ended up going back to her country. I seen this, he was, I think he was Ishmael, if I'm not mistaken, but I think he might have been from over there, but he went back to his country, his family. So hey, man, the Lord is making good on his promise, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read that again. It says, cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest, because the harvest season is coming, man. This place is ripe for destruction. It says, for fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn every one his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land. All right? They're going to return to their own land. But anyway, man, I just wanted to put that out there, put this video up real fast. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glories unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and others, a great millstone, to others is truth. Honors and salutations to the elect, and to the men that died doing the work, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai. He is the deliverer, because he's coming to deliver us out of captivity that we're in. All right, matter of fact, before I shut it down, I got, hold on. Got one more precept that came to my mind. Just bear with me. Okay, con. All right, so I'm gonna grab both of these. All right, so we going to first one. We're going to grab is Jeremiah 49 and 16. All right, Jeremiah, the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 16. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 15. It says, for lo, I will make them small among the heathen, and despised among men. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh. All right, it says also Edom shall be a desolation. So, this whole place, Esau runs this place, so it's about to go down, Even Russia, a lot of Russia, parts of Russia are going to get destroyed, but this is mainly talking about Babylon, the death of Babylon, man. This whole country going up in smoke, man. It says also it says also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. All right, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, we know what happened. And look at the things that's going on here. The same things they talking about pedophilia now. That's illegal. Which we've been telling you these things for years, man. You know, the men of the Lord been out there on the highways and hedges telling you that these things are going to be legal, and y'all thought it was a game. Y'all thought we was playing. But now look, everything that we said is happening, man. All right, it says verse 18, Jeremiah 49:18. It says, "As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbored cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall the son of man dwell in it, neither shall there Salakia, neither shall a son of man dwell in it." All right, so no, this place is going to be uninhabited, man, and uninhabitable, basically, if I pronounce it correctly. Nobody's gonna be able to live here. The land's gonna be so jacked up, you ain't gonna be able to grow nothing. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah, which that's a proven fact. What they showed you, there's plenty of videos on that where they showing you how the heat was so intense and the sulfur. You know, you had people that actually went over there. The elements was burned so much to ashes, you couldn't even burn nothing else. That's how bad it burned. You know, and the same thing is coming to Babylon, rightfully so. Why? Because everything that you did to our people, man. All right, so let's go here real fast. Salakia, you're gonna go to Obadiah 1 and the prophet Obadiah, you know, in the third verse. It's matter of fact, let's start from the top, man. I'm gonna send it in verse 3. It says, "The vision of Obadiah, this saith Yahweh Shem power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is set among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle." So that's why they want to, America is about to go to war. You see, Russia already started. You know, and it tells, I believe that's in Ezekiel, the 39th chapter. But, the Lord is against Gog and Magog. That's Russia. And the USSR, that's what they're trying to do. The Ukrainians and the Russians, man, that was the old USSR, like over there in Europe, man. And they're fighting for that back. They're trying to bring back the USSR, but it's not coming back. All right. It says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised." So America is greatly despised right now. Look at everybody that's threatening it, right? Every country on this planet right now is threatening America with some type of nuclear reaction. Like, if you do this, America, the Western society, what they call it, if you do this, man, we gonna shoot these nukes at you. We ain't playing with y'all, man. Let's have it. You know? That's why it says in this, I think it's in the same chapter, it says, "Let the weak say that I am strong," man. You know, so hey, man, they look, man, America is over for you. All right. Going to verse 3, it says, "The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me to the ground?" And that's what that man was saying. Like, I thought that America was smart enough not to let the Russians in there, this space right here, and this, that, the third. All right. So that's pride, man. These people thought that this place would never come to an end. The same thing they thought about ancient Rome, man. You know, but the Lord, he told us, he gave us that spirit to go in the highways and hedges and prophesy against this place, as we did in our past lives. All right. Now he's making good on his promise, because they just thought there was a bunch of niggas out there with what they call them, sheets and all that, just screaming and hollering and wasn't making no sense for no reason. We was warning you, and some men warn differently, It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. All right? He's going to set you down, man. Matter of fact, real quick, I'm going to grab this one. Isaiah 47, if I'm not mistaken, is verse 3. Matter of fact, yeah, come. Verse 47, start at verse 47. Chapter 1. This is Isaiah Slakia, chapter 47, verse 1. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. It says, come sit down, Salaki, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And that's what, it's talking about America, because that's the daughter of Babylon. This was once known as Mystery Babylon, but it's no mystery no more. All right? We know exactly what it is. This is Babylon the Great right here. It says, no more, Salakia. It says, thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, because everybody knows what you're about, man. Your philosophies, your everything that you put on all the people and all that. So it's just, man, the Lord is coming to take you out of here, take you out of power and put his people back in power. It says, take the millstone and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover thy thigh, pass over the rivers. All right? It says, and that's what we've been out there doing. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. All right? So this place is done, man. The Lord is coming to wreak havoc on this place. And just like tonight, man, just Jacob's trouble, man, we at the beginning of it. Because I saw, next to my job, a deli had got robbed. The deli got robbed. And if I'm not mistaken about the time frame, about that same time you had, when I got off the train, somebody had got killed, man. At my next stop when I take my route home or whatever. And when I asked about it, they was like, yeah, this was around 9. So I was like, damn, that's around the same time that this other thing happened. So these people, they're losing it, man. And this is about to get way more worse, man. So you should pray, man, Hey, you gotta pray, man. Pray that you're found worthy to get up out of here. All right, so with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the elect and to the next lesson. Shalom, Mawafa Baba Ball.